welcome back everybody to Spud Plays FM. This is episode 10 now of the Roma series. Just a quick recap of what happened last time then. So we went through in the cup against Verona. We bet Fiorentina 1-0. Mickey scored the only goal of the game, and then we bet Benevento 3-1. Mickey scored in his last 3 games, so he's hitting a bit of form. Edin Dzeko got his first goal in about 11 hours of football as well. So it was a good episode last time out. We've got some good games for you today. We've got Verona again, who are having a bit of a rivalry this season. They're in 4th spot, so it's a big game in terms of closing them down for the top 4. We'll win that, and we'll only be 4 points behind the top 4 going into the second half of the season. And we've then got the quarter-final of the Cup, the derby against Lazio, and then we're finishing with an away trip to Bologna. The transfer news, I can't remember what got said in the last one, but I'll just quickly show you them again. My memory's terrible, so I'll probably be telling you the same stuff as last time. But both goalkeepers got new clubs, the old Italian goalkeepers. Simone Ferrelli is moving on. Where's he going? To Cesena. Morante went to Leverkusen. Jesus went to ATM, back to Brazil. And then transfers in. They're all transfers for next season. We got the Hysaj from Napoli, the wing back. We got João Mario. We got Otavio from Porto, and we got the big man Edinson Cavani. So they're all coming in next season. So it's going to be quite exciting next season. We've had some more bad injury news though, unfortunately. Diego Costa, probably from scrapping, has fractured his ribs. Probably scrapping. So he's out for a few weeks. I think he's going to miss the Europa League games, which is not good. And then who else was out? We had someone else out. Oh, Pastore, who's just come back from that long injury out, has got injured again. He's just made of glass. I think I'm going to sell him. He's absolutely made of glass. He's like the Sturridge of Roma. Yeah. But yeah, so we've had to, because of the injuries, we've drafted that. Remember when we signed this young lad at the start of the season, Luca Guardiola? He might get a chance. He's on the bench. And Filippo Ranacchia, who we've just brought in January, is already getting a chance. He's on the bench as well. We had a big offer come in for Amadou Diarra. Dortmund came back with a £16 million bid for him. I rejected it. He's 23 years old. The board are already unhappy with him buying old players, so I can't be selling one of the younger boys. And then PSG came back with a £25 million bid for Spinazzola. I rejected it as well. I'm just not willing to sell my best players mid-season when we're challenging for the European spots. It'd just be stupid. So, with Costa and Mayo out, Zeko's the only striker. Mickey's got 3 and 3 though, so hopefully he can continue his little bit of form. Hang on, why is he on the right and he on the left? Oh, okay. Well, he's been scoring, hasn't he, playing out from the right? I think it's because he can cut in and hit it with that left foot. So that's the team we're going for against Verona. See if we can close that gap on the top 4. And the European spots in general, actually, because we're not even in the top 7 yet. We're a few points behind that 7th spot. So Verona, they bet us on the opening day of the season, 1-0. We then bet them in the cup in the last episode. Go out and carry on where you finished in your last match. So this is the lineup. We've won his last 3 games, like I was saying. After them tough games against Juventus and Milan, wasn't it? That sort of halted us undefeated run. But Verona are really outdoing themselves this season. Like, to be 4th with the players they've got is pretty incredible, isn't it? So we're only 3 points behind 7th now. So a win today could actually put us into the European spots. Which would be really exciting. Start off with a little shot. Oh. It just didn't know if it were going to give me a highlight there or not. Here's Pellegrini. Karsdorp in for the injured Bruno Perez. Veretout, shot blocked. Oof, keeper's coming. We're a bit dodgy. Yeah, so Spinazzola isn't very happy at the minute. He really wanted that move to PSG. Which you can understand why, especially with a season where having Pellegrini, it's gone to Dzeko, mistake from their defender. Is he just going to start banging him in now? big ball off at top, and their defender, don't know what he were doing. You're going to show me the highlight? Oh, it was Pellegrini with the assist. That header. God, it reminded me of the start of this season with my defenders. Look at that, we moved into the top 7. I think we can get Champions League. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's a shame Costa's injured again. So we've got quite a lot of fixtures coming up. If Zeko gets injured as well, we're snuffed. Absolutely dominating them here though. They haven't had a shot. Karsdorp, oh, Pellegrini's got a bit of a knock. Puts in a good ball. Oh, it could be a penalty. Has it been a push? Has there been a push? It is. Jordan Veretout. He hasn't missed one yet this season. Smashes it in. We're in real good form now, guys. Sky's the limit. Absolutely just went for power. 2-0. Dominating it. I'll bring Pellegrini off at half time as well. Looking, don't know what he's done. He's got a bit of a knock. Dressing room. Very pleased. Keep it going. So we'll bring Pellegrini off. Yeah, Milanese on. Loving this guy. Tommaso Milanese. He's been really good for us so far for his age this season. His potential ability is 4.5 star as well. Try to get him as much game time as possible. Develop him. Might even loan him out next season because we've got João Mario coming in and Otavio who can play central midfield. Veretout, free kick. Oof. Nearly. I've slipped back out of them top 7 now because Torino have taken the lead in their game, which is annoying. We've actually limited Verona to 0 shots though in an hour now. I'm going to bring Mickey off just because he's booked. I know he's in good form, but I just don't want him to get sent off. We'll bring Carlos Perez on. Might give that Guardiola a chance in the last 15 minutes as well. The youngster that we brought in at the start of the season. Yeah, we'll just see what happens with this free kick first. Oh, it's in! Zeko again. He's 3-0, we're battering him. How did we lose to these on the opening day? I suppose we had so many injuries at the start of the season, didn't we? Oh, I just had to. It was Smalling actually who got his head on it. Keeper saved it, and then Zeko just got his toe on it on the line. Right, that's it. We've won this. So Pedro off. Yeah, we'll bring Luca Guardiola on. Who else can we bring off? Karsdorp's. We'll bring Brian Reynolds on for Karsdorp. We'll bring Jordan Veretout off. We'll bring. Give this guy a go, Filippo Ranocchia. Let's give him his debut. Why not? Another youngster that we signed from Juventus, I think. Ranocchia. That is such a. They've had a shot, Verona, one shot, but it's a really dominating performance. And we have moved up to the top 7 actually. We've squeezed in 8.1 from Zeko, quality, just when we need him really. When all other strikers are out, he comes good. Very good performance, but don't let it go to your heads because everyone seems a bit complacent there. Right guys, so we're into the Europa League spots. I'll see you in a quick second. Ooh, Zeko's got a bruised thigh. Who's out from a bruised thigh? I think we're going to give him an injection for the Lazio game, just so he can get through it. Yeah, we need him. We've got no other strikers. Right, so we've got Pellegrini out as well. Is he going to be back in time? It's getting dicey. We're very thin on the ground with the squad now. I'll see you in a sec for the big derby. Right then, Derby Day, guys. I think the last time we played Lazio, we lost 3-1, so we'll be wanting revenge, but we're really thin on the ground. Casteels has picked up a little knock, and you know what's happened earlier this season when we haven't had him in net. It's been terrible. So Antonio Morante steps up again, the 37-year-old goalkeeper, in the quarter-final of the Cup. I'm nervous. Edin Dzeko's his only fit striker, so I've had to give him injections so he can play through this game. Even the captain Pellegrini is not quite fully fit, but we're just going to try and get through this game because we've got Bologna next. And you know, yeah. So we're just going to go for it. So I'm scared. The last time Casteels was out, it just went horribly wrong. That was at the start of the season. Because if you look at Morante, he's not actually that bad, but his average rating has been terrible, to be honest. But right, so here we go. Quarterfinals of the Italian Cup. The one change then, Casteels out with his little knock and Morante in. Dzeko's been injected to play through the pain barrier. Hopefully, I might bring him off early. Hopefully he doesn't get crocked for too long. Go out and get revenge. Let's get it spiced up. Get him revved up. I'm scared of Immobile. We're in really good form. So the youngsters are still on the bench again. I think we're missing two of us. Oh no, yeah, we're all right. Whew. Right then, here we go. Big game, guys. We have the opening shot. Oh, here we go. Cataldi with a free kick. Morante just palms it straight into their player. Is it Marusic? Look at this. He could have palmed it away. No, he palms it back into the box. Easy tapping for Marusic. And I don't think we're going to win a game with him in net. I really don't. He just flaps at everything. So it's terrible. We're going to have to sign a decent backup goalkeeper for next season as well. Because them two are leaving anyway. I mean, I think I have Paul Lopez on loan at Benfica? Actually, he could come back and do a job as the backup keeper. Probably shouldn't have loaned him out now, thinking about it, with how bad Morante has actually been. Luis Alberto's corner. Smalling headers it away. Right, can we counter-attack now? Here's Mickey. Oh my god, go on, Mickey. Oh! Just drags it wide. So unlucky. Oof, Jesus. We're not bad at counter-attacking to say we've got loads of old codgers up front. None of them forward three players are under 30. So 1-0 down. And Dzeko, I just don't want him. Might give him. It's time for everyone to pump fists. We owe Lazio what happened in his last match. Let's do this. I think I'll have to give Dzeko and Pellegrini till about an hour and bring them two off as well. Maybe I should have brought them two on instead of playing them for the first 60 minutes. But at the same time, does it really make a difference? Right, let's change them because I really don't want them to get injured. It's going to have to be the youngster, isn't it? Guardiola's going to come on. Massive game for him. Pellegrini's going to have to come off for Milanese. Two youngsters coming on when we're 1-0 down in a big derby day away from home. It's not great, is it? But it's only the cup. It's not that important this season, to be honest with you. I'd much rather focus on... have they just given a penalty away? Is that Spinazzola? He's kicking off now because he didn't get to go to PSG. Oh, it's a free kick. That was close. That would have probably been game over, guys, to be honest with you. Right, 15 minutes left and we'll make a couple of attacking changes. Right. So what we'll do is, Pedro's absolutely shagged. El Shazza on. Who else we got? Who else have we got? We've got Carlos Perez. And then we'll go attacking, I think. Try get a last minute. Attacking. We haven't really got anyone else, have we? I'm not bringing Diawara on because he's sulking at minute as well. To be honest, that's just all we can do for now. Up the tempo, more direct. We'll have some overlappage from the fullbacks. Yeah. And we'll encourage the boys. Come on, boys. 10 minutes. Veretout fucked. Get him off. Pardon my French. Diawara is going to have to come on. Oh, we'll put Gonzalo Villar on for the last few minutes. I'm not bringing Diawara on just for the fact he's sulking. Nah, nothing. Out of the cup. It was quite a close game, to be fair. We did alright considering all the injuries. But we are out of the cup now. But that means we can focus on the league and the Europa League. Unlucky boys it wants to be. We managed to get through it without Zeka aggravating his injury, I think. Oh, no, spoke too soon. Oh, no, I didn't. He's only out for 2 to 3 days. With his bruised thigh. What a strange injury. Right then, guys. So, we have one more game today against Bologna in the league. Let's have a quick look at the league table. We are in the top 7, so hopefully we can end this episode in the European spots for the first time this season. I'll see you in a sec. Right, guys, final game of the episode. Just a little bit more transfer news for you before we get going with the final game. This is why I love January. I mean, the reason I love January for transfers is because you can snap up the free transfer deals for next season like we have done with Edinson Cavani, Otavio, João, Mario and Hysaj. But I also hate it because you get offers for your players mid-season and then they start getting pissed off. I've been telling you about Diawara. I flat out rejected his. Nobody was too bothered. But then Spinazzola's handed in a transfer request and I was going to reject it. But Mancini and some other highly influential players were like, nah, you got to let him leave. So I've had to accept it. So Spinazzola's now on the transfer list. It's transfer deadline day, so whether PSG do come back in for him on the last minute, I don't know, or he might just be sold for next season. Let's see. We really need to. I mean, I hope we hold on to him because we haven't really got another left back. Calafiori's out for still a long time. So you can see the club. I mean, the managerial sport's great. The atmosphere has dropped a little bit just because of it. Spinazzola. To agree with Spinazzola, Mancini. And Calafiori. Calafiori probably because he wants to play. And Spinazzola leaves, he's going to play. But he's injured anyway. So, Bologna, right. We've dropped back out of the top 7 again since the last game. But we're going to beat Bologna. We're going to get back in there. Oh, a little bit more transfer news, sorry, like I was saying. Nothing major. It's just some outs, really. This guy from the youth team, Durazio, he's joining Salernitana at the end of the season. Who else? I'm sure there was some more. Yeah, we loaned out. Remember the Swedish man, Benjamin Taharovic? I think he came in at some point. He's been loaned out to Sassuolo till the end of the season. And we've sold this Frenchman, Ruben Providence, as well, 170,000. He's 20 years old and he's just not developing quickly enough, so we've let go of him as well. So it puts a little bit more cash in his kitty, and we'll put it all on wages because we're so far over the wages until the end of the season when players like Jesus and Mickey leave. I think it should balance itself out a little bit. So I think it's the same lineup as last time because we don't have too many options with all these injuries and players loaned out, etc, etc. Oh, Castiles is back in though, which is nice. Which is very nice. Yeah, that's the only change. Morante flapping at the ball, didn't he? To give Lazio the win in that cup game. So let's focus back on the league now, and hopefully move back into the European spots for the end of the episode. Pump fists, keep the run going, and no one gives a shit. I think they're all a bit pissed off with either me or Spinazzola or whatever, but it's causing a bit of unrest. Bologna are in horrific form. They haven't won in the last 5 games, so we really should be winning this. Let's bounce it back. Put Mickey back out to the left as well, because he is better out there. And Pedro back on the right. Here we go. Casteels plays it short to Smalling. Here's Spinazzola the traitor. It's been good for me this season. Oh, look at him go. More determined than ever now he knows he might get his move. Veretout, Cristante, Pellegrini. Beautiful ball. Mickey! Nice start. 5 minutes. Mickey's on fire now. We've decided to let him go. I mean, no one's actually snapped him up on a free yet, but I'm that far over my wage budget. I wouldn't be able to keep him anyway. To be honest, he's getting older and I've got some good players coming in. Good goal though. I think he's a top goal scorer at the club now. Typical, isn't it? You decide you're going to let his contract run down and then he just comes into some brilliant form. Oh, it's a brilliant pass. Pedro straight at the keeper this time. Really fiery start. Spinazzola tried to lift it back over the top. Mickey's won it back. Brilliant play. Brilliant. Spinazzola down that left. It's a penalty, isn't it? Spinazzola's causing them all sorts of problems down that left-hand side early on here. Give me a pen, it's a pen. Every time it goes to VAR, I swear it's a penalty. If it's in the box, it's a pen. Veretout. Bang. Of course he scores it. He never misses. 6th for the season. I think actually him and Mickey are the top scorers. And it's not even 10 minutes in and the home crowd are silenced. Back into that 7th spot. Lovely to see. I think his aim for this season has to be try get that 4th spot, try get that Champions League spot, get the Champions League money, and then we can really build for next season. That's the main aim, and go as far as we can in the Europa League. Oh, Barrow, good save from Casteels. I think he was offside anyway, he was. Really good start to this game, 10 minutes in. Loads of highlights. So, I mean, we're only 2 points behind Inter and Verona now. So, Champions League's very much alive. Veretout's corners scooped up by the goalkeeper. Header one from Spinazzola again. I hope he changes his mind by the end of the season, Spinazzola, and stays. He's been a really good player. Svanberg, Soriano. I don't know if it hit the post or if Casteels saved it. It all happened in a flash. Smalling gets it away. I mean, it's amazing where we've come. Over the last 10 games, last 10, 12 games really, we were right down in 17th or something. We've risen right up to 7th. Karsdorp plays it into Zeko, holds it up well. Brilliant 1-2 with Pellegrini. Hit it. Oh, good save from keeper. He's got a touch on it. Zeko's coming into form now. I like it. Mickey's header. Oof. Nearly another. Really good performance, this. Really, really good. Impressive stuff. Don't think I'm going to change anything at half time. You've played well, but there's room for improvement. And if everyone's stopped listening to me now. Anything I say at half time, they're like, yeah, whatever. Not bothered. Show me some passion, boys. Oh, Karsdorp's got a knock now. Brian Reynolds is going to have to come on at right back, the loanee. I can't remember for the life of me where we're loaning him from, to be honest. I just know he's American. 20 minutes left. Oh, let's see what this highlight is. We've got a corner. Veretout. Cristante! 3-0. Easy peasy. We'll make a few changes now, rest some of the boys. I think it was Zeko who knocked it down for him as well. I just sort of hit the back of him, but it's still going to go down as an assist. Right, let's bring some players off then. So we want Zeko off. Guardiola. We want Pellegrini off. Milanese. We want Pedro off because he's knackered. Carles Perez. And we want Veretout off for Diawara. As long as he stops sulking about his cancelled move to Dortmund. I mean, they've been playing well in this game, Bologna. Apparently, they've had 9 shots. So they've had a lot of shots. I don't know if they've been playing well, but they haven't really troubled Castile. Well, I think they had one good attempt. It's a nice firm 3-0. Can we go get a fourth and make it a rout? Reynolds. Back to Perez. Fresh legs down this right-hand side. Reynolds. Milanese. Good passing around. Milanese is giving it away. Mop it up, Smalling. Big boot. Oh. Oh, Skov Olsen's in behind. Oh, it's poor that. Just a bit too overconfident, I think. Passing it around. Smalling went for a big pinger across field and Hickey just boots it up. He didn't even know what he was doing that. He just volleyed it away. It manages to come to Skov Olsen. Puts a good ball in, to be fair. And it's a tidy finish. They pulled one back. Don't switch off, boys. Or do. Just keep the ball. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Right, we're time wasting. We're being more disciplined. Dribble less. Shorter, slower tempo. My God, out of nowhere they've pulled 2 back. I think I just maybe made too many changes, and also we just became a bit overconfident. We're all over shop here. Come on, we need to hold on to this. Mickey's got a free kick. It's a good free kick. Oh, and Guardiola nearly got his first goal for the club there. 6 minutes of added time. Oh no, it's gonna be. It's 3-3. Chris Smalling with an own goal. I can't believe it. It's made me cough. It's that shocking. I've just thrown away a 3-goal lead. I cannot believe it. No way. That is appalling. We were on such a high. What has happened? That's just unlucky. That's pure bullshit. Can't believe it. I actually cannot believe it. 3-0 up, cruising. 88th minute, 89th minute, and 92nd minute. All you can do is laugh. I thought I had the game won. I made loads of changes and bang, 3-3. What do you know? That sucks. That does actually suck. Hand on hips. It hurts. Yeah, that's football. Friggin' hell. No, we're still 4 points outside the Champions League spots, not 2 points now, and 1 point outside the top 7. Oh dear, that's terrible. We've absolutely thrown points away there. It is what it is, though. We carry on. You know, if you look at the last... look at the results there. All the clean sheets, good results. We just can't let this become a bit of bad form now. We've got to bounce back. So the next episode, we've got a home game against Udinese, who are 14th. We need to bounce back with a win there. Then it's a huge game away at Napoli. They're only 10th in the league. They're having a bit of a bad season, but we know how good of a side they are and what good players they've got. And then it's the Europa League. We've got Lille in the first leg of that as well. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Anyway, please give us a like and subscribe if you did. And take care, everybody, and I'll see you next time.